is part two of what were we calling it? The geese, um, leaves falling into the pond with their shadows. Then we decided the horror. I mean, I was advised for part two to come up with a title for all this. For part one and part two, let's call it the horror, and get down to what we're really trying to say here. Um, this, so there I was. You remember I'm at the park, Paradise Park, walking Sammy, and thinking about, what I think about a lot is infinity and all that. And uh, I made this. Part one and part two just to kind of recover my sanity. Well, anyhow, I'll just tell you. So there I was walking Sammy in the park, as mentioned, among the pigeons, the gulls, the fat geese walking with us. Well, people used to go out and feed the geese, and they're big, big sons of guns. Man, they got squawking, blah, blah. I mean, geez, they get right in your face. Give me the crumb, not my friend here, Frankie. So, so there's a trust. Over there, Paradise Park, there's a trust between even the pigeons and the human beings. They're not intimidated by them. I mean, although I was intimidated by one of these geese, man, I thought he was gonna rob me blind. Grab my wallet, start running with Sam. Well, anyways, so with suddenly appears this guy out of nowhere, running and screaming and waving his hands, and he runs right into those geese that are huddled together in their mutual trust, and while walking the grass, and they're looking for the food, the people, and he's running, and he's going, hey, like a marathon when they were scattering those poor birds that was scared to death, and he scared me. I'm going, what the hell is what? And then he's running, and he starts running around, and he yells to a little kid, whatever her name was, come on, whatever it is, run, do it, scatter these birds, run. And he was just doing that for fun, disturbing these beautiful creatures. And then I thought of, wow, that's got to be the beginning of all cruelty right there, except maybe not. And so I'm thinking, well, maybe writing this will help me. But anyway, some of the notes I took were in a scenario of preordained horror, waving his hands and screaming as these frightened creatures scattered and flew away for their lives. Might as well make this into an epic. The epic against cruelty in the universe, and how could anyone that would create something like this, how could they allow for all the cruelty in the world? Well, we've all heard that argument many times. Well, anyways, I wanted to scream out as I did years ago in an Idaho cruelty to an animal I witnessed, but did scream out. I'm not going to put you through that because it's just too horrible. I've been. Oh, by the way, I couldn't scream out at the guy, even though I did in Idaho, because I couldn't degrade a father in front of his daughter, even in this circumstance. I just read it off the cue card because I wanted to make sure I got it right. I think I did, didn't I? Well, I've been trying to calm down by poeticizing, musicalizing, philosophizing, etc. But it won't go away. Okay, now here's the kicker. I'm left with the leaves and their respective shadows disappearing, just like that jerk, his daughter, the geese, Sammy, the pigeons, the shadows, and me. Falling away forever.